All right, guys, welcome into Nighthawk Motorsports Weekly Racing Series. It's the Sunday Night Super Series Championship night. We're at Five Flags, where Anthony Monroe is going to be looking to wrap up the championship here tonight. Qualifying just wrapped up. We're going to jump right into the action here at Five Flags. You see your leader out front. There's Alex, Andrew, Neil, Chris, the rest of the crew. Your drivers in the back tonight. Anthony Monroe, Logan Ace back there. There's Anthony Monroe looking to get that championship wrapped up here tonight at Five Flags. No tires, no fast repair. That could be dangerous for Anthony Monroe, but we'll see what it does. He's looking for win number 6 on the season as he took care of business last week at the LA Coliseum. Frank the Tank back in action, not in LA last week, but he's here at Five Flags tonight. See what the Frank the Tank can do. John Wayne ran strong last week. You saw it at the LA Coliseum if you watched the last broadcast. Great top 5 for John Wayne. All right. Drivers are set, ready to go. Alex, let's get them fired off. Taking them down into turn number 1. Alex, steer leader. Andrew back there in that number 2 spot, taking the high side. Look a little bit further back to our drivers. There's your guy, Anthony Monroe from Texas. Looking to wrap up the championship. Starting in the back here tonight. We have 100 laps here at Five Flags. What a race it should be. And Logan Ace right now working his way. He's a little bit back there also. John Wayne. And there is Frank the Tank, currently in 35th spot right now. Anthony Monroe trying to work his way through traffic. The 82. There is no fast repair. No, they're gone. Everybody knows you use them up, they're done. Right now, Anthony Monroe, no problem. He's moving up through the field here. Gonna look to the inside. Anthony Monroe in the 82 from Texas. John Wayne, the sheriff, back there in the 35 for John Wayne Racing. He's got his teammate back out there tonight, Frank. John Wayne looking to the inside. Drivers starting to make their way up through the field here. You saw Anthony Monroe digging on the inside. He is literally breaking this field apart here, coming through. That Toyota rolling. Underneath the 47, gonna get him a little loose there. David, Michael, not gonna be too happy about that. Seeing it right now. Oh, Anthony gets him tagged. He goes up to the wall. What a save. Man, what a save right there, working his way. Oh, we got one around in the back. That looks to be Logan Ace. Big hit. Oh, man, John Wayne's car is toast. Big hit here, first wreck of the night. And Five Flags. And the Toyota, there's the Cadillac of Logan Ace. I just saw John Wayne into the wall there. Take a look at what happened here. Like Logan gets in there a little hot, gets into the back end of him. Oh, and that just kind of, John Wayne kind of went for another extra ride there. What happened to John Wayne? Unbelievable. The 12 is probably done. A lot of damage there. Somehow or another, I think he's going to keep rolling here, though. So it looks like he sees what happens here in front of him. And then the next thing you know, John Wayne's going for a ride here. Watch this, folks. Oh, right back up in front of traffic. Oh, man. Terrible hit there. Well, you hate to see that, but Andrew loves to see it. He's out front running away with this thing here. We'll see if he can keep the momentum here at Five Flags as they get the traffic jam jammed up in the backstretch here at Five Flags. Andrew still in that number 1 spot. Alex in the 2, Chris in the 3, Neil in that 4, and your 5 is rounded out by Kevin. Lights are still on that pace car. Championship night here at Five Flags. Anthony Monroe looking to wrap it up, looking for that 6th win of the season. It's been a dominant season for Anthony Monroe, I got to tell you. Seen him race previously before in other events that we've ran, and I tell you, he's gotten a lot sharper and a lot quicker and a lot smarter on his decision making this season. We'll see how it carries over here tonight, but he's starting in the back, but he's moved his way up there. I got to give it to him. Anthony Monroe up 21 spots here as we are just zipping through, waiting for the lights to go off of that pace car. Anthony Monroe, your hard charger, up 21 spots. See if he's able to maintain that kind of effort going forward, because the next closest to him is +4. +7 from Frank, though. Frank the Tank for John Wayne Racing in that 33 back there. He's moved himself up also 8 spots, so we'll see what happens. Lights are off the pace car here at Five Flags. We're going to let them loose. Get you right back to the action right now. Great start there from your leaders. A little bit further back, watching the battle here. Anthony Monroe still charging up a few more spots here. Watch this maniac. He went on that machine there for Monroe Motorsports, Backwood Vacation Rentals. You need a place to hide from the police? Maybe just hide in general. Call Backwoods Vacation Rentals today. Anthony Monroe looking to hide from everybody in this field, but a caution is out. And it looks like a big pile up back there. Richard going to be a problem here. Let's take a look. Let's rewind it back here for you folks. We got a lot of... Oh, big wreck there. May have been John Wayne involved again. Pause it right there. John Wayne up 5 spots in the number 35 there, a.k.a. the 12th. We haven't got it changed over here, I guess. But watch this. Dips it down there. Says, hey, what do you think about going 4 wide at 5 Flags? Great idea? That could have been a lot bigger wreck, but work. Hey, sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You know who's risking it for the biscuit? Anthony Monroe, the 82 machine from Texas, that Toyota, up 31 spots. Had a horrible qualifying time, but a lot better race trim here. Knowing that there's no extra set of tires and knowing that there is no bash repair, he is doing a darn good job of keeping that machine clean. It doesn't look bad. I mean, for driving up 30 spots to the field here at Five Flags, now you got to remember, Anthony's also raced here in his truck series. So, you know, he knows his way around here, you know. Can take that knowledge and bring it into the iRacing world. All right, lights are off the pace car. We're going to get another restart here. What these drivers can do. Keep an eye on that 82. Right up to the back bumper. Good start there from Monroe and the boys up front. Alex and Andrew. Andrew, your leader right now. Not going to give up, and he will give up. He got the bump, the K1. Andrew not going to be too happy about that. Monroe gave a little nudge, and he's off to the races. Alex and the boys a little bit further back. There's John Wayne. Looking to see if he can go 3 wide again here. Catch up with Logan Ace and the boys. Logan's going to dip to the inside. That Cadillac, the 69, getting up behind Frank the Tank right now. Cadillac putting the brakes on. You see John Wayne back here slipping and sliding, trying to go more 3 wide action. Look at him go. Got 4 wide right there. Wow. That was incredible. You're watching Frank the Tank there in that 33, and you got the 69. Whoa! Contact there. Oh, big wreck. We could kind of see that one coming along there. Caution out on the speedway. Logan Ace, a little contact there. We saw the similar wreck happen with John Wayne. And we just saw it again with Logan Ace. Ace Motorsports there, as you know. Trying to move his way up through the field here. Caution out on the speedway again. Anthony Monroe, your leader. Doing his best here tonight. Trying to wrap up the championship like we talked about. It's a huge night, going for win number 6 of the season. Took care of business last week. We're at the LA Coliseum. Can't argue with that. John Wayne, though, he had a great race last week. I mean, he moved up big time. And same with Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank was going for something special last week in the top 3 at the previous event. And I tell you, he had it going, and then all of a sudden he just completely got knocked out of it. I mean, he had a black flag, I believe, that needed to be cleared. There was a lot going on there, so unfortunately for him, we'll see what happens. But Andrew and Alex and Chris, the guys up front right now, as we're going to jet through this caution here. Guys, back to racing action. Here we go. Anthony Monroe, it's on you, bud. Good start for Monroe. And the drivers in the back here starting to get a little more piled up. Barry back there, there's Logan Ace working that high side right now. You see John Wayne just there in front of him on that orange machine. If you're looking for paints, get with the Outlaw Graphics. Outlaw Graphics. Shoot Anthony Monroe a message. He does very good paints for a very good price. I haven't heard one upset customer yet, so if you're looking for some paints, if you need something done, Outlaw Graphics. Get with them. They're actually sponsoring our Dirt Limited Late Model Series, the Duo Holiday Series coming up with the Dirt going to run it first, and then right after Dirt, we're going to run the Super Late Models again. So Anthony will have a chance to defend his what could be possible championship here. But I think he's got everything he needs just to wrap it up here tonight. Anthony Monroe running away from the field here from Texas. Looking to get the championship. He will get a chance at defending it next season. 614 Graphics coming on board again for another great Super Late Model Series to be a part of the Duo Holiday Season Series 2025. We'll have the Dirt Limited Late Models running first around 8:45, and then we'll immediately run the Super Late Models right after that event. So right around 8:30 to 8:45, we'll start the Dirt. And then immediately following the Dirt A main, we'll get right into qualifying and racing for the Super Late Models. Most races are going to be between 40 and 60 laps. So 40 on the dirt, 60 on the asphalt, still no fast repairs, and there will be no extra sets of tires. So it kind of keeps the program moving along. And that's exactly what Anthony Monroe is doing right now, up 32 spots. He is moving along. Watching this battle back here. Logan Ace trying to work his way up through the field here. I tell you, how John Wayne's car is still running that good is beyond me. That thing got torn up, flipped up. That's insanity. I mean, everybody saw it from the first couple crashes. That thing was beating the shit. Up 22 spots. Oh, gets sideways with it. Holds it. What a save right there. Wow, what a save from Logan Ace. Keep an eye on that 69, the Cadillac. From Italy, Ace Motorsports. Got a little loosey-goosey down there, and oh. Well, that wasn't very nice. Austin and the boys back there are going to throw it up. Otto looking to move himself up, but it's Anthony Monroe now working his way up through lap traffic. Doing everything that he can do to get himself rolling here. And you're seeing it right now. I mean, what a move here from Anthony Monroe. Chris back there and Andrew round out your top three. You look a little bit further back. John Wayne moving up through the field here. John Wayne Racing up 26 spots right now. And how about Frank? We haven't said enough good things about this guy. Coming back. First year on iRacing, by the way. First time in the league. And I tell you what, he's been running very strong. Up 27 spots here tonight also. $33 is a cooking. We're 37 laps in here at Five Flags right now, and you're going to start seeing some tire fall off from some of these drivers. It's a very, very real thing. "37 laps in, Anthony Monroe still your leader right now. John Wayne going to start putting pressure on his teammate. Let's jump into cockpit with John Wayne. He's trying to chase down Frank the Tank. teammate. Just ahead of him, John Wayne currently up 23 spots in the P12, looking to get up into that top 10 here tonight. Going to be just outside of the top 3 in standings, but I can see potential for next season. Next season, it's going to be a wild one, I think, with some of these drivers coming in for the Super Late Model Series. John Wayne very much in contention next year for a top 3, but we'll see what he can do. Same with Frank the Tank. The potential is there. You just got to see if they're able to keep the hammer down through next season. By the way, next season, the first 2 races are already up in the league page. So if you go to the league, you'll see the Duo Holiday Series is already up. You have the Super Late Models, and you have the Dirt Race all ready to go. So all you got to do is join it, and you'll be able to get some practice laps in on the track. I do know the first race of the year is at the Chili Bowl for the Dirt, a 40-lapper. And then South Boston for the Super Late Model, 60-lapper. No tires, no fast repair, no mercy. Still riding with John Wayne here. He's looking very competitive right now. And you see Frank the Tank here keeping a good solid wheel. Like Anthony Monroe now going to work himself up here. Let's ride along with your leader. Going through traffic. That thing dialed in. Some would call that the diamond formation. Gonna start getting real slick for these drivers real quick as we're coming into lap number 40 of the 100. Great little stint of racing right now. Logan Ace back here trying to work his way up. Big steering issues for that machine. We jumped in there at the right time or the wrong time. Not sure what happened. 69 is a moving. Anthony Monroe, still your leader right now. We'll enjoy the sounds of the racing. Let's crank it up. Awesome work right there as we were cranking it up for you guys. Riding with Logan Ace, watching that outside, right front. Mention cam as he's working it around the track here. He's getting that behind. You can see John Wayne there. Faith over fear. See what kind of move he's going to be able to put on John Wayne here. John Wayne protecting that inside as he should. Wayne doing a great job of protecting that inside. Like the 69 is going to look to charge on the outside. It's hard to pass here. It is very difficult. Like the 69 is going to keep the hammer down on the outside. There's enough grip up there possibly to make one or two passes, but it ain't going to be something you can live and die by. Big slip up there, Frank. Oh no, what happened to Frank? You see that? My, oh my. Another heartbreak for Frank. Let's see what happened. This comes out of the corner here, a little hot. Oh man, good thing he didn't take out his teammate there. Frank's going to go down the inside wall there, and that thing is toast. Anthony Monroe out front right now. Logan Ace trying to make the pass on the outside of John Wayne. he does. Logan Ace now up 21 spots into the 11th spot. Anthony Monroe working that lap traffic. Got teammates in the Quicker State cars here. Quicker State. Moving themselves up a little bit further, but Anthony Monroe, not a problem. He says, I don't even use Quicker State. I'm more of a Valvoline kind of guy. Maybe Castrol. No. Maybe they got their own kind of oil down there in Texas. That Capco oil. Alright. Right now, Anthony's still out front. No problem. Andrew and Chris. Alex back there. Kevin and Cole. And Kim and Neil round out your top 7. John Wayne still up 23 spots as you see Logan Ace working his way up there. Currently in the 11th spot. Yeah, unfortunate for Frank, man. That's tough. That's a tough break for Frank. Got a very strong car there and then went down to the inside. You can see a lot of that rubber starting to get up on the racetrack there. Lap 58 of the Hundo in the books here. Correct. Yeah, it's a little bit longer of a race. It was the season finale, so yeah, typically it would be about 8 to go, something like that, as we have a caution out on the speedway. And yeah, it looks like we had a debris. I'm not seeing it, but Anthony Monroe still your leader right now. Andrew back there in that number 2 spot as they get things situated here. Doug back there. It does look like Doug did bring out the caution here. Doug Hunt gonna bring out the caution. Good job, Doug. With the red, white, and blue. Baby blue. Powder blue, as some would call that. That ain't no royal blue. That brings out, hey, that's only like our 4th caution. I got to give these guys props here tonight, man. After what we went through the last couple weeks, it has been a total mess. That's the proper way of saying it for everybody out there with them young ears. Mess. Messy mess. But we'll get everything fired back up here, and we'll take a look at the rest of the field and how these drivers are setting up. Ready to go here. We'll zip through the caution here for everybody at home so they don't got to sit around and be like, man, they got a lot of caution laps. So we do. Racing. All right. Looks like Kevin got the boot there as we got some of the roundabout cars and the wave around cars going around. Gonna have to stay still. Anthony Monroe from Texas again, looking to wrap up the championship here at Five Flags. Might as well take another win with it at this point. Leading. Lap 60 here, 40 to go here at Five Flags. No extra set of tires once again, so you know he's already burned through his shit. And he hang on. But like I said, 25, 30 laps ago, he's figured something out. He's gotten a little bit brighter. See what Monroe can do on this restart. Good stuff from the 82. Great stuff, actually. I was maybe looking at seeing him spin the tires and... But no, great restart from Monroe. John Wayne, good start from him. He's going to follow behind the 69. The Cadillac type. John Wayne gets up there into the 128. Don't want to do that now. 69 and the 11 going after one another here. This is a battle of 25 spots right now into the 7th spot as he's trying to chase down the leader. Anthony Monroe with a huge lead right now, though. Huge lead. We're talking a gap from him back there. Intervolts. Best lap for Anthony Monroe, by the way. He's keeping track at home. 17.74 for Anthony Monroe. That is absolute best on the board right now. Logan Ace's best lap, 17.8. 7. So he's right there with him trying to hang out, but doesn't look like it's going to happen much. Gap right now between Anthony Monroe and Logan Ace currently sitting at about 4 seconds. So it's going to take some work, but you can see the fall off. You can see the fall off with these tires. As we have another caution out on the speedway again. And when I tell you they just keep happening, they just keep happening. Looks like Steve Dunn back there may have gotten into something. Maybe. Doug Hunt again. Everybody's keeping an eye on Doug Hunt here at that number 12 machine. Rookie driver. Doug Hunt. Got to get yourself together here, bud. All right, looks like the lights are off the pace car. Andrew's got the lead back with Anthony Monroe on the front row. K1 race gear of Andrew. See what Anthony Monroe's got for him here. A little bit of a jackrabbit start, but we'll take it. Anthony Monroe with a good run there. Looking a little bit further back, the action is continuing. Here comes Logan Ace now. Started from the back, now he's here. It's a little whirly, swirly girly. Anthony Monroe pulling away again. The gaps are closing, but he's working it. Chris and Andrew, that's your top three. Logan Ace right there trying to close that gap out of Italy. Ace Motorsports. Frank the Tank. Oh, man, what happened to Frank again? On the bottom of the racetrack down there in all that old burn-up rubber. Oh, he's in the pits. Oh, tough break, man. You hate to see it for Frank. Oh, that's tough. That is tough, Frank. Moving himself out of the pits, though. But right now, all eyes on the leaders. We are 75 laps in. 25 to go here. 25 to go. Anthony Monroe, Chris and Andrew, your top three. Logan Ace in that 4 spot. Jump in the cockpit with Logan Ace. A little bit more bite there on that inside. Find a little bit of speed right here. Get on the inside of the K1 race gears machine. Not going to really affect Andrew too much there. He's going to used to this. Right now, Logan Ace still in that 4 spot. Anthony Monroe, your hard charger, up 32 spots. Go back here with John Wayne, see what he's up to. John Wayne currently running in the 12 spot, up 22. And sees smoke, he sees fire. Faith over fear. Number 12 machine is here. Done up by Outlaw Graphics. You're looking for a graphic wrap? Maybe you just want your car repainted black, maybe red, or maybe orange. Outlaw Graphics is the guy to get. All right, Anthony Monroe, still your leader. Chris and Andrew, your top three, and Logan Ace. Closing it in right now. Trying to get up here and get a battle going late in this race. Does he have enough tire left? That is a real concern. Anthony Monroe gonna have to hang on. Looks like Andrew's gonna make a run back here on the 67. Gonna try to get back after 69 here in the Cadillac. Take a look back at the gearbox cam. Seeing all that rubber get flung off. Look at that. That's crazy. Riding with Anthony. Looking back at the competition, charging for him. Whole lot of racetrack out here, Five Flags. It's only a few good lines to make a pass. You see Anthony get a little loose there. That's going to bring in second and third a little bit closer. Wow. You can hear it. Trying to be real easy on the throttle. Don't want to overdo it, but the guys behind him are dogs digging. Cadillac getting around second. He's getting to the back bumper. Lap traffic playing a huge role here. Oh, look at the Cadillac charging up. Cadillac dips to the inside. What a move there. Oh, blocker set up by the 23. Oh, the 69 tagged the wall. Oh my God, that was incredible. Let's go back and take a look at this from the TV1 cam here. That had to be pretty exhilarating to see because Anthony took the high side. We had blockers in the middle. That was getting crazy quick. Watch this. 69 in the Cadillac, getting right up to the back bumper of the 82 here. Looks like, hey, maybe I got a chance at doing something here. Then you got a blocker, so you got to dip around him. One goes high, one goes low. More blockers in front. Anthony stuck to the high side here. The Cadillac going to get way low. Get around all of that, and unfortunately hit the wall there at the bottom. Man, oh man, that was some exciting racing right there. Anthony into the backside of the Aaron's machine. Wow. Logan Ace going to do the same thing here, just trying to get themselves up and away from this lap traffic. That's what you like to see as we're closing in the 12 to go here at Five Flags. Monroe breathing a little easier here. Correct, yes, with the new duo season series for the holiday of 2025 with the dirt only. The 40 lap races, caution laps will not count. So don't worry about, if there is going to be 4 or 5 cautions, it ain't going to burn up through that way. The caution laps will not count. So you'll get a 40 lap true race here. All right. Oh, look, it's Doug Hunt again getting bullied. Come on, Doug. Can't let him do that to you. Anthony Monroe, Logan Ace, 1 and 2. You're asking? Yes, John Wayne currently in the top 10 here. John Wayne Racing into the top 10. He is currently 9th, up 26 spots. His teammate, yes, you're asking, is up 12 spots into 22. Frank the Tank out here in the camo. I like the duck on the hood too. That's pretty sweet. I like it. Anthony Monroe got some lap traffic again in front of him here. We're going to give an opportunity for Logan Ace to make a move again. Two drivers a little bit further back. John Wayne in a nice battle here between the 28, 128, and the 20. Whole lot of twos out here. Laps left. We are currently down to 7 laps remaining. 7. Oh, Frank the Tank hard into the wall there. Hopefully he'll be all right. It looks like it did bring out a caution. No caution there. It looks like there was. Frank gonna keep it to the inside. Or excuse me, that's Logan Ace to the inside. Frank bebopping off of cars out here. How about Frank tonight though, hey? Can't say enough good things about this guy. I think he's gonna have a real shot at the top 3 next season. Came in late to this season, but I tell you what, he's been driving phenomenal. Anthony Monroe counting down the laps here, closing in. 4 to go, 3 to go next time by. 3 to go for Anthony Monroe. Logan Ace back in that number 2 spot. Barry, Chris, and Andrew. John Wayne now up to the 7 spot. And we do have a caution out on the speedway. Anthony Monroe still your leader. Logan Ace look to be in that 2 spot. We'll zip through the caution here. Get you right back to green flag racing, so you don't have to skip. Do it for you. All right, looks like Logan Ace is going to start on the outside of Anthony Monroe. Up 30 spots for him, up 32 for Monroe. John Wayne up 28. Frank the Tank struggling, but he is up 11 spots from where he started this race. Drivers can get their stuff together here as it looks like they are just trying to get everybody situated with the waiver rounds. Like the lights will go off the pace car next time by. He goes down here to try to get a little cooler temperature, and look who follows. Hey, this guy here. Put that loose stuff, man. Put some of that sticky icky on them tires. All right, lights are off the pace car. We're going to have a good restart here. I got a feeling. This is it. Five Flags. We're going to have a green-white checkered coming up right now. John Wayne with a good move back there. Logan Ace dip it to the inside. This is the battle for the lead. White flag out this time by the Cadillac. Right up the back bumper. Anthony Monroe sees the white flag. Would the Cadillac move him out of the way? Does not look like it. Looks like the Cadillac going to bring it home. P2, but it's going to be Anthony Monroe winning it here at Five Flags. Bring it home the championship. Race number 6 for Anthony Monroe this season. Incredible job, man. Congratulations on the championship. Well deserved run. 6 wins in 1 season. It's pretty awesome. So congratulations again to Anthony Monroe wrapping up this year's championship and the race here. Logan Ace brings it home in the 2 spot, but he is upside down. Not quite sure how that happened. John Wayne brings it home into 5. And it looks like Frank the Tank gonna bring it home in a cool 23rd spot. There you go. Congratulations again to Anthony Monroe. Big win here tonight at Five Flags, burning it down for all them great sponsors he's got. Once again, like I said, if you need a paint scheme, get it done. Outlaw Graphics. He went on the side of that machine. Backwoods Vacation Rentals makes it possible for Anthony Monroe to go sim racing. That's it for us, man. We will see you guys in just a few short days away to kick off the Duo Holiday Series with the dirt and the asphalt. See you guys in days.